Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy. Um, uh, so today's video is serious. As you can tell by the attire. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only wearing this because so you guys can I don't want to wear the same fucking shirt for every video. I mean that'd probably get really sore on the eyes. But you know, today's video is gonna be about what to expect your first year of college and kind of just my advice to giving you guys, hence why it's more of a serious tone of video. So if you guys don't know, I am currently finishing my final semester of college. It's been a long, shitty, but also awesome 4 years. That's probably the best way I can summarize college, to be honest. It's really cool and fun at times, but it's also really shitty and stressful at other times. Um, got a couple months left of doing this BS. Grind it out, we'll be done. Um, I guess the reason I wanted to make this video is because I feel like a lot of people, whether it be friends I made over the course of time or recently or whatever, I mean, in 4 years you experience a lot of stuff, whether it's outside of school or inside of school, especially if you're in sports, as I was on the football team, so there's all stuff, drama, just things to deal with that. Um, but really, I just want to kind of give you guys some insight as to like how my experience was, so you guys can, I wouldn't say learn from my mistakes, but maybe you could take some things that I did do and some things I didn't do. Um, but I would say the first piece of advice overall is for me just really try to like put yourself out there and make friends. I think leaving college, the one thing I kind of wish I would have done more is start to really put myself out there more initially. I mean, over the course of time, I did end up making a lot of friends, and I wouldn't say I became pop. I mean, college is different than high school, man. Like, there's no cliques or popularity or shit. Half the people there don't even want to be there. They're just there so they can get a degree, right? So, I mean, but essentially what I'm saying is, like, I got to know people as things went along, but I really started to come out of my shell more, like I've never been really like shy or anything, but at the same time I'm not like the most expressive person. So basically what I'm trying to say is my first year of college, I really was kind of in my own bubble, like in my shell. I really didn't hang out with many other people, besides like my roommate and then a couple of my friends from the football team. But I was really just in my own like world basically. And I feel like in hindsight I kind of regret doing that the first year because it wasn't good for, I think, my mental health, as well as like, because I think the one thing about college is, especially if you're living on campus like how I was, it's like a really uplifting but also like really I won't say harsh, but like, like you kind of come to reality, living away from your family, your parents, your first year. Um, because like, in a way, like you kind of are on your own. I mean, for me, I only went about, an hour or two away from where I live, so it wasn't like I was halfway across the state. But a lot of people do end up doing that, and honestly, I think the best way, if you're in that scenario, what you can do is just try to make as many friends as possible. Go to all the dumb events, even if you think they sound dumb or they look stupid or boring. Like, just try to go to some of them. I mean, because that way you'll meet new people, whether you become friends with them or not. That's not really important. But like just really try to put yourself out there. I'm not saying be an obnoxious asshole, but like like experience like the culture of your college or wherever you're going to. Whether it's a big university or a small school. My school was definitely in a smaller spectrum, so like we didn't have like crazy events or anything. I mean, which really sucked. I wish that was different in hindsight, but I don't regret going to school I chose. I made a lot of awesome friends there, like friends I'll have for the rest of my life probably. I've made connections with some awesome professors where if however many years down the line I need help and I need to ask them for something, I'll just send them a quick email. They'll probably send one right back. Another thing I would really recommend you guys doing, whether you're first year, you're transferring to something, and you're watching this video, is really make connections with your professors, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like high school. I know I keep saying that, but I mean in the sense that the difficulty, really ramps up. I mean, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I've always been somewhat pretty good at school. And like my first semester at college, I did not do good at all. I got like almost all C's because I had a lot of like stress with all, like it was a lot for me to like take all of it in at the same time while also like trying to balance so many things. Like I said, like sports, stuff outside of school, school itself, and I just, also, I would recommend trying to go to your classes as much as possible. I know in college, it's like, oh, I'll miss this class here, I'll miss this class there, I'll miss this class there. Especially if you go to a bigger school, since my school is smaller, attendance was mandatory for some classes. Where I know is if you go to a big state school or like a well, I want to say non-private university, but you know what I mean. Like if it's like a really big school, like if you're seeing if your class size is like over the fucking 10,000s, like they're probably not going to require you to go to class. It's up to you. But what I'm saying is like, just like don't dick off, man. Like it's when you're given that like freedom for the first time, like a lot of people take advantage of it. I know I did. I missed a bunch of class my freshman year because I was like, oh cool, I can miss class. All right, sign me up. Oh, I'm sleeping in today. But it's not the best idea, man. Like I think it's really important because you learn like the art of accountability. You learn the art of time management. That's not really stuff you have to worry about in high school. Especially since, like I said, the difficulty is so much different. It's just, all right, do this busy work, send it in, take this test, done, write this essay. Whereas at college, there's, like, levels and layers to it and stuff, man. But yeah, like, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff I could say. I could do a whole fucking hour-long talk about this, but honestly, if you guys watch my video, or even if people don't watch my video, I would want them to see this just so they can succeed, because it was really, I don't want to say it was hard, but, like, there really was a lot of stuff I was dealing with my freshman year, and it really just, it could have led, like, to even worse, but, luckily, I rebounded, and I finished out pretty strong, especially considering I'm going to graduate in a couple months, clap it up for me. Sucks because it's not in person, but, who can control that? I don't think anyone predicted a worldwide pandemic to last for a year and a half happening however long ago. But, that's kind of how life is. It's very unexpected. Sometimes sucks balls. But it is what it is. But yeah, guys, I guess my piece of advice, if I'm just going to give you a couple bullet points, I would say make connections with your professors. Don't be afraid to ask help or go to little study sessions at school or use the school's library. All of that's actually really good tools I'd recommend. Try to make friends. I know it's kind of awkward because, everyone's adults and some people don't even want to be there. Like I said, they're doing it for a degree, but put yourself out there to a way where you're not like a douchebag, but to where you're like, oh, hi, my name's, whether it's for you're trying to like get a significant other, or just meet more people, whatever it is, just go to as many events as possible. Like I said, my school didn't have that many events. We had like one concert in 4 years, but I did go to that one concert, and it was pretty cool for the fucking 40 minutes it lasted. And lastly, I mean, you just reach out to the friends and family you have already. I mean, for the ones who didn't go through college, they don't know what you're experiencing at all, so it's probably just as hard as them, you being away all the time. And say if your parents or friends did already go to college, they'll know exactly what it's like, so don't be afraid to reach out to outside support that's not just like right in front of you at the school. Um, I mean, yeah, there's lots. Like I said, I can talk about this forever, but that's kind of just the basics and what I would tell you guys. Your first year, first semester, first year going out of state, whatever the situation is, because I know some people go to community college and they transfer. Say, oh, I'm from California. I'm gonna go to Missouri. Don't know why you'd want to go there, but hey, maybe you do. Um, but yeah, like I said, thanks for all the support on the video, guys, recently. Honestly, it's been fucking awesome. I've gotten, not to be egotistical, but I've gotten a fucking buttload of fucking views recently. Um, I don't know what the fuck it is I'm doing, but apparently it's working, so we're gonna keep at it. Yeah, just if you're not subscribed and you like the videos, make sure you do subscribe. And yeah, love you guys. Peace. I'm gonna keep up the content, and we're gonna keep fucking grinding. Later, guys.